So recently I got a request to do a tutorial on this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and obviously this is what the packaging looks like, and then this is what the inside looks like. I also got a lot of requests to do a tutorial for like a New Year's look, so I decided to kind of combine those two tutorials into one. So this is like my Gwen Stefani Urban Decay New Year's everything kind of tutorial. So all of the eyeshadow used in this video was from this palette, except for this like intense glitter that you see. I actually used where is it? I actually used the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter eyeliner. So without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial. So starting out with a clean face, I'm going in with Urban Decay's primer potion, and as you can see, you honestly just need the slightest amount on your eyes. And then I'm going to be going in and spreading that out with my fingers from the lids to the eyebrows. And then I take Anastasia's banana powder with a Sigma E40 brush, and I just dust that over my entire lid, so everywhere that we had put that primer. What this does is it sets the primer that we had just put on our eyes, so instead of later putting on an eyeshadow and then it just sticking to the primer and not being able to blend out, by putting on this banana powder, it gives a good base to blend out your eyeshadow later. Going in with the Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani palette, I'm going to be using the shade Start as my transition color. This transition color works for me because I'm so fair, but some people are darker than I am, so they might have to go in with a different shade from the palette. Just blend this color throughout your entire crease. Going in with the shade 1987, I'm going to use, honestly you can use any shading brush though, I have no idea what this was actually called. You just want to take that shade and pack it over the entire lid, but try not to go any further than the crease. You'll most likely have to repeat this about 3 times because the shade is so light. After about doing this 3 times on myself with the brush, I decided it was still too light, so I ended up going in with my finger anyways and doing the exact same thing. What this does is it intensifies the color, so you're going to get a way better color payoff and it's going to be brighter and darker. Now for the star of the show, I'll be using Urban Decay's Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. Honestly, this stuff is amazing for glitter because you don't actually need any primer and you don't have to use a brush or your fingers or anything like that. Like the applicator comes in it, and it looks so nice once you do so like multiple layers. You'll see when I finish. I mean, honestly, look at that. I didn't have to go in with a second coat of primer or anything like that. It's so freaking beautiful. And then this is me waiting for that to dry. What you want to do is you want to keep your eyes closed, or at least halfway closed, for as long as you can. Otherwise, you're going to get a ton of glitter transfer to the top of your eyes. And I'm pretty sure this is me seeing stitches. So this is that glitter transfer that I was talking about, and obviously that does not look good. But don't worry, because I'll show you how to clean that up. All you have to do is take a Q-tip and any kind of face cream or eye cream that you have. I just grabbed the one that was closest to me. And you just clean it up, but you want to keep this below your crease, or so pretty much covering your entire lid, but no further than that. Using the Real Techniques accent brush, which I believe is the technical name for it, I'll be going in with the shade Anaheim, and I'm just going to draw the most defined crease I possibly can. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but this is probably one of the most important parts of this look. You want to make sure that that line is really straight and clean. You don't want it to be all messy and in the glitter, otherwise that will defeat the purpose of a cut crease. Using any pencil brush that I had, all I did was try to blend out that line that I just drew as much as I could. This part is hard because that line is so small, but you just have to keep working it in. Now that that's buffed out a little bit more, you can go in with a little bit bigger of a blending brush. This is actually the MAC 286 brush, and I like this brush because it has a tapered end, so you can get really close into the crease. as you can see here. Take your time with this step, and I know that it is pretty tedious and it is time consuming, but this is what makes the whole look. Now using the shade Punk, I'll be repeating that process exactly how I did it before. So using the Real Techniques brush, I'll be going right above the glitter, making that really harsh dramatic line, and blending that a little bit more with the pencil brush, and then even further with the 286. And don't forget to blend, and blend, and blend, until you get something like this. Surprise, surprise, we're repeating the process one more time, but this time with the shade Blackout. And I know that here I go in with the 286 first, but I really don't know what I was thinking because this brush is too big to make that harsh line. After I use the shade Blackout, I actually do my eyeliner and eyebrows and face makeup off camera because I figure everyone has their own personal way of doing their face makeup and their eyebrows and their eyeliner, but this is how I personally chose to do mine. Once you finish the rest of your face, you can put on mascara now. I actually chose to put on eyelashes, so I didn't spend too much time on my mascara, but I am using Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes. Although this is a New Year's look, bold eyelashes probably would have been a better choice, but I am not a huge fan of bold lashes. I like the more natural looking ones. So I use the Ardell Demi 120s, and I think that these are perfect because they look super natural. Using the accent brush one more time, I used the shade Punk first to smoke out my lower lash line, and then I went back in with Blackout and just did the same thing. Once you finish smoking out your lower lash line, then you want to go and put black eyeliner in your waterline, and I used Urban Decay's 24/7 Velvet Eye Pencil, but you can use whatever you have. And then I went in and mascaraed the lower lash line using the same mascara I used earlier, which is Lights Camera Lashes. Now it's time for lips. I used the Lorax Cream Lipstick in the shade CEO because I thought this was a good neutral color for this look. And this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you guys have any requests, please write me on Twitter or write them in the comments below.
Pierre.